Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm going to be sharing with you the second out of the 4 reloaded palettes released this week from Revolution. So I'm really excited to be sharing that with you. But of course yesterday was Thursday and usually I share with you Thank You Thursday, but I didn't because I wanted to share that with you today, Friday. Sometimes I mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to be giving a virtual hug and a shout out to someone in a moment, but first, if you are brand new to my channel, you would like to have a shout out perhaps next week, then all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and of course just keep those comments coming on both. I love to hear from you, obviously regarding the video that I've posted that particular day, well every day apart from Sunday, and of course I love to hear from you on Instagram about the pictures that I post on there, and I love to hear your thoughts. So obviously keep those comments coming and perhaps I will choose you next week to be featured on my channel. The person that I am going to be giving a shout out and virtual hugs is Lady Diva 3000. So congratulations to you. I loved your comment and I really am thrilled that you feel confident enough to get back into makeup, eyeshadow in particular you've mentioned in the comment this week, and I absolutely love it. That's what my channel is all about. So congratulations to you, Lady Diva 3000. I would love to hear from anyone else that has perhaps got into makeup again. This has happened to me. I loved makeup when I was younger. I then had my 4 children. Obviously didn't have time really for makeup or for myself, but once my children had grown up, of course I got into makeup in a big way. So I love that. I love the idea of that, and of course I want to hear from anyone who's doing the same. Okay, now back to today's video, and the palette that I'm going to be featuring today from the new Reloaded collection is Marvellous Mattes. You've obviously already seen it because of the name on the video, but it's this one. It is bright, it is bold, it is all matte. Obviously, you know, the name Marvellous Mattes suggests that it is all matte, so I am going to be just sharing with you a full matte look. I really like the colours in here. What I also like, and I pointed it out yesterday, even if you wanted to just take this one palette with you, perhaps you're going away, you know, or you know, perhaps this could be your first palette, you've still got some neutrals in here, as well as some beautiful brights as well. You have got this little quad here that is neutral, so you've got a peach, like a pinky like dusky rose shade, you've got a burgundy shade, and then you've got like a cooler plummy kind of shade there. They will all work beautifully together, but you've also got these bright yellows, you've got oranges, more of a red than a pink tone, like a deep pink or warm pink. You've got that turquoise, purple, green, teal, white, and then black. So you've got everything in here. Now of course this is £15. It is also cruelty free on the back there. I will link my first video, yesterday's video, down below. Gives you a look around all 4 palettes, and it also shares with you another palette as well. So I will link all of the videos, you know, the series down below in each video that I've done so far. But can you believe that this is only £4? It is just amazing value. Okay, what I'm going to do first of all is swatch for you. So I'm going to swatch all 15 of these, and then of course we're going to get into the look. So I'm going to do as I did yesterday, I think, and do row by row. That's easier. Clean that off, otherwise we'll get a mix there. And then the last one. Okay, so far this is row 1. You've got that it's like a warmer yellow, the first one, then you've got that much more vibrant perhaps neon yellow, you've got an orange, you have got that red. It actually looks swatched, it looks in the pan like a red, but swatched it looks like an orangey red. And then the last shade is that fuchsia pink colour. Okay, the next four. So far you've got some real sunset colours. This is the colour that I really like. We're moving into those neutral tones. Oh, beautiful. And these will work so beautifully together. Okay. A little bit dusty. Okay, so we've got the next 5, starting off with that beautiful rose colour there. Absolutely love that. Love this as well. It's much more of like a purpley aubergine colour. We've got that green. Let me just see if I can mix that in a little bit. Then we have this one again. A little bit of a mix there. You've got that purple and then we've got that sky blue. So there's the first 2 rows. So moving on to the last, getting covered in powder here. Okay, let's do it over here. Okay, so the last 5 we have here. So we have this colour, which is another, it's like an aubergine colour, but it's much more burgundy. We've got that peach tone there, gorgeous. It's a very deep peach. Then we have that teal blue shade, and then we have white, and then we have that black shade there. So you've got a black, you've got a white, you've got a mix of brights in here, plus you have those neutral 4 shades, which I think is really good to incorporate into a palette. Love that. Okay, now I'm going to kickstart this look off with the 251 Iron Crease Contour Brush. Of course, I've applied all of my base, and I've also got a lipstick. Have I brought it in? Yes, I have. I've hidden it. It is from the Revolution Pro Supreme Matte Lip Pigment range, and I'm wearing Illusion today. And it looks like this. Obviously it's on my lips, but there it is, close up and personal. Now I've gone with a neutral look because of course I'm going bright. I already think I know what I'm going for, and as you know, if you watch my channel regularly, you know that I like to match, and I'm always looking for inspiration from what I'm wearing. So you can tell I'm going for blues today. I'm going for something different. Now within the palette, I wanted to stay away from these reds. I've done that most of the week, and I wanted to stay away from these neutrals here. So I wanted to really test out a look with these blues and see how I get on. I am going to apply a neutral to start with, and I think I'm going in with this colour here. I'm really going to mix it up today and see what that looks like mixed in with this teal and this blue. See how we get on. Okay, so I'm going to start off with that pink tone. I really want to do something totally different, totally out of my comfort zone, and see how I get on. So I'm going to just blend that in. I like that they've given us some neutrals, and you know, something a little bit different as well with these you know, pinks and plums. Okay, so I'm just going to blend that in there, and I know pink, you think pink, blue, but I need a base. And I always like to start a look off with a neutral base. It's just my style. Okay, that is on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight in with the teal colour here. and I'm using now the eye contour brush from Primark. So I'm going in with that. I'm just going to tap off a little bit of excess, and then another thing is that, I mean, obviously I have applied my primer and I have set it, but when I add a base, and that one was quite neutral, you can hardly see it, it just gives me, if you're not a big fan of colour, or you know, you're new to colour, then what adding that base does, it gives me a little bit of confidence with the next shade. Now I'm going in again with that colour. Taking that quite high, like that. And I'm just going to get the first brush and I'm just going to blend that through like that. So I'm going to do that on the other eye too. This I thought was totally different to what I usually go for, so not only that, I've wanted to wear this combination of this top and these earrings for the longest time, and I haven't worn them, and I thought they'll give me a little bit of inspiration for my look today. A little bit of fallout there, I think. Yeah, that's better. The foundation brush has got rid of that. Now I'm just going to stamp a little bit through the crease. And what I'm doing now is I'm just getting a clean brush. So this is a clean eye contour brush, and I'm again going to go in with that first colour, which is this one here, and I'm just going to run that underneath the eye. Just again to give me a little bit of a base. And again, when you're using bright colours, if I use a base underneath, again the eyeshadow flows a little bit nicer. Okay, I'm not quite sure if I'm going in with the teal underneath the eye yet. What I want to do is I'm going in with the brush again with the teal. I want to deepen it up a little bit, and don't worry about the edges, it will all be cleaned up in a moment, but I want to go in with another colour, and I don't want to use black. I might actually go in with this purple and see what that looks like, to deepen up the edge. I'm tapping that off again. So I have found this week purple tends to change with colours underneath. So I just don't want black. I think if we're going for a colourful look, I want a little bit of, you know, I want to keep to the colour. And that has worked beautifully. It's actually turned that blue into like an indigo. I'm just taking that through the crease like that. And I'm just stamping it through the crease as well. So I'll just go through the colours first of all. So first of all, I applied this colour as a base. I then went in with the teal, and then I went in with this colour, with that one on top of that, and it's created an indigo colour, which I'm really, really loving. That is so different. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the, which one am I going to go with? Actually, I think what I'm going to do is get my clean brush, and I'm going into the light blue, so the sky blue first of all, and I'm going to pop that underneath the eye. See how that works. It is definitely more pigmented than what I thought it was going to be, that is for sure. And then I'm going back into that teal, and then I'm just going to apply that close to the lash line. Like that. I'm just going to get my brush that I cleaned my brows up with, and I'm just cleaning up this area. That's better. I think the blue has come down a little bit too low. Better. Okay, so that is the base applied, something totally different. Now what I want to do is the lid shade, and I'm going into that blue again, the sky blue. I'm going to actually put it on with my finger and see how that works. Beautiful. I always apply my lid shades with a finger, even though it's matte, because I suppose when you use a brush, you're brushing the colour away, and with a finger you're like stamping it on, I suppose. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my, which brush? I'm going to use this one today. This one is no longer available, but use any other pencil brush. It's the Pierce Pro Shading Eye Brush. If you do come across it in Primark, funny enough, I haven't seen it ever since I purchased it, but if you do, obviously pick it up. But use any pencil brush. I'm going in with, what shall I use? Shall I go in with the white? Yeah, let's go in with the white and see if we can really highlight that inner corner. A little bit different, isn't it, using white? Obviously, you know, if you've got a favourite shimmer, you can use that, but for the purpose of this video, I want to use the whole palette and see what we can do with, you know, mattes. Wow, well, it's definitely highlighted my eye or eyes. Okay, I'm going to now line my eye. I should have took the lid off. Here we go. Yep, I've done it. This is the Revolution HD Smoky Waterproof Liner. So I'm just going to line my waterline. Again, this needs to be sharpened. And then, of course, I'm going to use the Mascara Revolution, as always. Okay, so that is the look totally complete now, using the new Reloaded palette from Revolution, Marvellous Mattes. So this is my eye look, something totally different for me. I mean, I hardly ever wear blue, but I must say I'm really loving the combination and the mix of colours. Who would have thought that if you put that purple over the top of the teal, it would then create like an inky blue? But of course, you know, it is like, I suppose, an artist palette, isn't it? And we're creating colours. So yeah, absolutely love it. It's worked really beautifully, and that blue there, if you apply that with a finger on your lid, that is what you get. So I'm very, very, very pleased with that. So I'll just close my eye with wet mascara. So yeah, that is my look today. I'll just share with you the swatches again. So we've got row 1, row 2 and row 3 there. Okay, as usual, I would love to hear your thoughts on my eye look, the palette, my lip combination. Obviously, like I said, it's the shade Illusion. And of course, congratulations to Lady Diva 3000. Yeah, love your comment, love your support. Thank you so much. And obviously, I would love it if everybody shares the love going their way to Lady Diva 3000. So I'd love that if you did that. And of course, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would love it if you subscribe to watch further videos. Obviously, there is 2 palettes left. If you let me know which one that you would like me to share with you next. I think we've got Iconic 3.0 or Fundamental, I believe, are the last 2. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on which one of those you would love to see. But as always, until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.